And we're live. Well, today we are here back again with In Chaos. You guys go ahead, introduce yourselves. What you play in the band?
I'm Travis, and I play guitar for In Chaos.
And I'm Joe, and I play bass for In Chaos.
Nice. And so, what are you guys most excited about for Crye Fest?
Definitely most excited to see all these amazing bands here and just feel that vibe we always feel when we play here. And also, like, when we watch the bands play, we want to feel that energy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited about, for sure.
I'm definitely looking forward to all the crying. I haven't had like a real good cry in a while, you know, where like you let it all out and then like you sleep better that night.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
So you have your tissues ready?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Keep them in your pocket, just ready to go.
Everywhere.
How was your guys', because you guys have played Finding Emo before, so how was that for you guys?
Well, the Finding Emo band and the In Chaos band are a little bit different. We had a couple people fill in because
Okay.
we didn't have everybody available. But I mean, we're gonna try to bring, you know, that same energy that we brought that night into this show here. I don't know if you have anything you want to add.
Okay. Likes cuddling each
I
other?
could do that one right there. So we're not cuddling?
No, we're not cuddling.
Oh, how hard are you?
How long have you guys been, oops, sorry, left my phone on. How long have you guys been playing as a band?
Probably like our first show was January at Channel Brewing. So I think we started playing like, what was it, like November or October last year, something like that.
Because we started out a little bit before that, and then we took a little bit of a break around Finding Emo.
Yeah.
And we kind of regrouped after that, and we were like, okay, if we're going to do it, we kind of all have to be like 100% invested. And we kind of cracked down after that and, you know, went in and like finished a couple songs, hopped on some recording, and, you know, started playing our own like original shows.
Nice. Nice. Have you guys been in any like other bands like before In Chaos?
Nothing that ever left the garage.
Okay.
This is like the first band I've ever been in where we actually wrote more than like a riff or two and
Okay.
actually like went out and played and gigged and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. I've never been a part of a band unless you include sixth grade band. I started there playing saxophone.
You should
I was tight.
incorporate that into
I know,
In
right?
Chaos.
That would be crazy.
That would be great.
But
Be like always doing like a dance Gavin thing, wouldn't we, if we started adding all the jazz to it?
oh yeah, we need to start some melodic vocals
Yeah.
or something like that. But no, yeah, this is my first time actually even playing bass. Like I've never
wow.
touched a bass before. I was mainly acoustic guitar. I got into folk music, like very first thing. So this is super different for me, but I've always loved the music.
Wow. Well, you guys could have fooled me. I mean, it seems like you guys have been like a band for like a while. And so you guys do really well playing together for sure.
And-
It's just because we're good friends.
Yeah.
We all
The-
love playing with each other. We all love jamming.
Yeah, you guys have really good chemistry. How would you guys describe like your sound?
So imagine if like the Chariot and Norma Jean had a baby together and abandoned it like on the side of the road.
Oh my god.
We'd probably be that baby.
I think that's the greatest description by far of how a band sounds. That's great. Oh my gosh. What's your guys' favorite song to play?
For me, it kind of changed a little bit as we've been playing, but we have a song called Creed Bratton, and that's probably like my favorite. It has like the chorus is a little bit more like bouncy, and like it's a lot of like chucking on the guitar, like a lot of like muted stuff, and it's just really like kind of easy to like bob your head to it.
Yeah.
Mine's definitely Sure Von Die, like for sure. Just a lot of emotion there, and it's just fun to play. I got, you can really hear my bass during that song, and that's what I love about it. And I think we all sound super sick during that song, and Travis gets on vocals, and it just sounds even better. So yeah, definitely my favorite Definitely my favorite song.
10 times I could actually hit the vocal part. Like all the other times you hear like a really high pitch, like ah.
Yeah.
But other than that,
But still sounds super clean and he looks super
I
sick.
can hit the vocal though. Perfect.
Yeah. Super crisp. So well, you guys have such great chemistry with each other. Tell me a fun fact about yourselves, and then a fun fact about each other.
Are we including? We're including the whole band. Like, you want me to talk
Yeah,
about
that's-
Jose, the drummer, and Dan, the singer?
Whichever, yeah.
So fun fact about me is that I've been in the Army for about 6 years now. I'm in the Army
Okay.
Reserves. That's basically it. I mean, I also have a golden retriever. She's amazing. Fun fact about Travis. Dang. All I want is to talk about your dog, dude, because I love your dog so much. That's a little fact about you, Kylo Ren, a little beast of a dog.
That's cute.
But also just like a fun fact about him is that I've never seen like a more supportive family than his family with a band and stuff like that. So like I'm really like, that's what I was really stoked on when, you know, we first started playing our shows. And yeah.
I don't know how I follow up to that. Thank you, buddy. So a fun fact about me, I went to university and I got totally broed out and I rode crew for like a year. And like I got really buff and I worked out like 5 days a week and had like a diet and everything. So a lot different than where I am now. A fun fact about Joe. Oh man, what can I not tell them about you?
Spill away, dude.
I don't know. I've never met anybody that could grow like such a good beard. Like I get such bad beard envy from you. Like look at what I have compared to you.
Your beard's going great, buddy.
No.
I love it.
No, but I'd say like a fun fact about the whole band. Like I've never been in like a group that like was as supportive collectively. Like like any other people that I've jammed with, it's always been it'll be like more like condescending, like how they talk about my guitar playing. And I could bring any idea I have to any three of them.
Yeah.
And even if they don't like it, like we can work with it, and like they would still like kind of like encourage me to like keep like, you know, doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice having that from all of them.
Nice. All right, you guys ready for the random questions?
Let's get weird.
Okay, the first one. If you could start a conspiracy theory, what would it be? Yeah, if you can start any kind of conspiracy theory, what would you start?
That is a rough one. I don't even know.
It's a good question, right?
That's a good question.
You really got to think about it.
FedEx is slowly taking over the world. I won't tell like how or when, but I'll go ahead and leave it at that. FedEx.
That
we
could
are
be one for
we
sure.
are gonna bow down to FedEx one day.
A conspiracy theory. Dang. This is a rough one. I never ever would have been asked this question. Never would have thought about it. I honestly don't even know. Like, I don't even know. That was a really good one. I don't even know how you came up with that on the fly. I'm hella nervous now. I mean,
You could say like bees are gonna take over the world one
I
day.
mean, yeah. I mean, they could, but they are dying
That's
out.
true. We
Yeah.
have to save the bees.
We gotta start making artificial hives and like robot bees to start like spreading all the pollen and stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that one.
Okay. That's fine. That works. Okay. The next one. What's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen?
Get the fuck off my Wi-Fi.
That's a good one.
FBI Secret Surveillance Van.
I've seen that one.
You've seen that one?
I have seen that one before.
Yeah. Over near Little Caesars. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Next one is, what's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Joe after band practice.
Only because I'm rocking out, okay?
Hard. If you've ever watched this dude headbang, he has so much body, it goes like... No, the weirdest smell. I don't know if you've ever like been inside of like an all-male dorm room,
No.
but you get some really weird shit coming out of there.
That
So,
sounds
Like
weird.
undescribable. Like I don't even know how to
like just like immense, like bo.
Mm-hmm. Like right when
sounds
you walk
terrible.
into.
I think the weirdest smell I've definitely ever smelled was when I was like 6 or 7 years old. My mom got me this book of scratch and sniffs. And you go through it and it has like different food on every page. And I get to the pizza page and I'm like, yes, I love pizza. Yes. And I sniff it, threw up.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like
It was
I was
not
like, what
pizza.
is this? This is definitely the weirdest smell I've ever smelled in my life.
That's terrible. If you could read minds, whose mind would you like to read?
I want to read Donald Trump's mind. For sure. I want to know what's going through his mind right now. That's just me. Maybe even Mariah Carey. I like to know what's going through her mind.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Mariah Carey. But that's me.
I don't know how to top Donald Trump.
And Mariah Carey.
And Mariah Carey,
That's-
dude. Like the only thing, like maybe Beyonce, because I mean the amount of stuff that woman can do in a day, like talk about a work ethic.
Do you want to add a second one since he added 2?
Add a second one,
Yeah.
probably my dog.
That's
I
a
would-
good one.
Like, because every now and then, like we'll be laying there and he'll kind of look at me like head like cocked, and I'm like, what are you like?
What are you thinking?
What's yeah? He is the leader of the First Order. He probably has a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely.
If you read his mind, he might just be like, bark.
That would be a little disappointing, probably.
Wait, so everything has to translate to English, right? If you're going to be reading people.
Well, no, we would have Google Translate to like do it. You know,
Yeah, but do they translate barks?
that'll
They
be
could.
well. Going back to the conspiracy, Google is translating the bark into English and Russian.
That's smart. I feel like you were really prepared for these questions, and I appreciate it.
We we logged into like the Wi-Fi down there and like we tapped into all your phones and we found like what you were gonna ask and we know.
I figured that. I had a feeling.
Sorry.
Well, that's all the times. Okay. Oh no. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. I just want to thank In Chaos for coming, and we're super stoked to see you guys play. No.
It's not done. Rock on!
Singing now.